Hey guys, so I'm back for another tutorial, and this one is pretty simple, but at the same time it's bold in your face. To me it's a great way to wear color if you're not into those intense, overwhelming, bold looks, but still want to do something fun for the spring and summertime. And this was requested by Aisha, or LadyRed07 on Twitter. She sent me an inspiration pic with a rainbow liner, and she asked for me to do my recreation of it. So this is my interpretation of a rainbow liner, and I really enjoyed it. It was really fun to do, and I think it's a great way to just add a little pop to your look. So feel free to try it out. I paired it with a neutral lip, but you can definitely go ahead and amp it up with a bolder lip because the look is overall very subtle. Before I forget, my nails, I'm wearing Layla Hologram Effect, and this one is Ocean Rush. So that's what I have on my nails in case you're curious. I really love these polishes, but keep in mind that to get this opaque look, I had to use about 3 to 4 coats just to get this. So they do apply sheerly, so you're gonna need to pack it on to get color. But if you want to see how I did the look, just stay tuned for the tutorial, and thank you again for watching and subscribing. Bye! So here's an up close view of the look we're going for. It's bold, but it's not too bright and in your face, so let's get right into it. I already did my eyebrows and I applied my primer, and for this I'm using the Stila Prime Pot in Caramel, and this is just a skin tone color, and I applied it all over my lid up to my brow, and this will help with creasing and evening out the color on my eyelids. Now I'm going to start out with a very basic neutral eye, and I'm going to start with my Mayron eye powder in Fawn, and you probably can't see the word back there, but it's Fawn, and it's just a nice skin tone color. It's a caramel, like a caramel color, which matches my complexion pretty accurately. So I'm just going to apply that with a big fluffy brush, and this is my NARS number 3 fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid up to my brow. Just cover the entire lid space. And then I'm going to go in with a 217 blending brush and my eyeshadow in Saddle. This is a MAC eyeshadow. It's matte, and it's just a medium kind of yellow toned brown. And I'm going to pick that up on my 217 brush just on the top, and then I'm going to do a back and forth motion just right in my crease where my eyelid has a dip, or where it creases, and just go back and forth windshield wiper motions just to create a soft wash of color in my crease area. And this will add definition and depth without being too overpowering. So I'll apply that, wipe off the excess color off my brush, and just blend out the edges, blend it upwards so that it blends seamlessly with that caramel color, well, that skin tone color that we put down. So now we have like somewhat of a deeper crease without any too much drama. Now I'm going to go in with a highlight, and for this I'm using my Magnolia pigment in Buff, and this is just a matte ivory color, and I'm going to pick that up on a flat paddle brush, and this is my MAC 252 brush, and I'm just going to apply that, tapping it lightly under my brow for a highlight. And I'm also going to put a little bit of that on the inner tear duct area just to brighten up that area just a little bit. And not too much. I'm not trying to pack on any color. I'm just trying to lighten up the inner tear duct area. And go ahead and blend out my highlight. Now we can go into the fun part, which is the liner. And for this, I'm going to start out with my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and it's just a white sticky base, and I just got a little of that on a palette, and I'm gonna go in with my new Sigma performance brushes, and I'm gonna use this one is a tight line liner, and it's a really small detailed brush, and it has like a sharp little edge, and I'm gonna just pick up the white jumbo pencil on that and create a wing at the top of my, well, at my upper lash line here. I'm going to create a wing with this white liner. And this is going to act as my base for those bright colors that we're going to use for the wing. So just try to map out a line, and we want to make this line relatively thick because we're going to add the color, plus we're going to add a very thin strip of black. So we want this relatively thick so the color will show and we'll still have enough room to add black. And so I'm applying that not as thick on the inner area, but I'm thickening it up as I go out. And then of course create a wing at the end of the liner. So it doesn't need to be perfect, but it's good to have a very defined shape because this is going to be your guideline to add the rainbow colors. And be sure to get a good layer down so you have enough for the eyeshadow to stick to. So that's what we'll have right now. Now I'm going in with another performance brush from Sigma, and this one is the waterline liner. And this one is the same shape as that tight line liner, but it's a bit shorter. And I'll show you them. That's the wrong one. I'll show you them next to each other. So you see the waterline liner is just a little bit shorter than the tight line liner, so it gives you a bit more control. Now the first color I'm going to go in with, the first color of the rainbow, is red. So I'm going in with my Magnolia Makeup Pigment in Creole Tomato. And this is a really vivid matte red. And this is a great red to have in your collection. So if you're looking for a red, I suggest the Magnolia Makeup Creole Pigment. It's really a vivid red. So I'm going to go in and just pack that on with my Waterline Performance brush. Just pack that on the inner part of the white line that we put down. And be careful with the fallout, especially with the red, but you can clean that up after. So just pack that on to the desired intensity, and we want this to really pop in the middle right there. Then I'm going in with orange, and for this I'm going to use my Flame Point eyeshadow from Sugarpill, this matte orange right here, and it's a really bright orange. Same brush, and just pack that orange on next to the red. And you want to kind of eyeball the colors because you want to have enough room for all the colors on your lid, and you want the yellow and the green to be in the middle. So pack it on, but eyeball the space you're giving it. So I put the orange down. Now I'm going in with my yellow, and for my yellow I'm going to use Butter Cupcake, also from Sugarpill. Now if you have this palette, you can use this red, which is what is this one? Love Plus is this red right here from Sugarpill. It's not as rich a red as the Creole Tomato, that's why I didn't use it, but it's still a decent red to have. So if you have this palette from Sugarpill, you can go ahead and use that red. So I'm going to pack on the Butter Cupcake eyeshadow next to the orange. And don't worry too much about blending right now, just try to pack on the colors as much as you can, and we'll worry about blending later. So just pack on that yellow. Next I'm going in with a green, and I want a really vivid grass green. Remember the colors of the rainbow are kind of primary colors, so you want to go with colors that are kind of true to their name. So I want a true green, and this I'm using Garden District from Magnolia again. And this one is a really great matte grass green. And I'm going to pick that up on the same brush. As I'm going, I'm just cleaning off the brush on a clean washcloth. And I'm going to apply that next to the yellow, and I'm packing that on again. And since this is loose pigment, you want to press rather than kind of sweep. So I'm pressing the color on to really get full pigmentation. And as you can see, that green is really, really vivid. Wiping off my brush. Now I'm going in with another blue, well, another Magnolia makeup pigment. And this one is Mystique. And this is going to be our blue in the rainbow. And it looks like this. It's a really bright, vivid blue with a bit of a shimmer or sheen to it, but it's not too intense. It comes off almost matte, so. But it's a really beautiful, true blue color. And I'm applying that. This blue will go almost to the end of the wing. And I'm going to wipe off my brush and go in with a it's supposed to be an indigo color, and indigo for me is a cross between blue and purple. So I'm going in with my Full Force Violet pigment from MAC, and it looks like this. It's like a really vivid, like a blue purple. So I'm going to go right next to the blue with that and apply that. And now you're going out to the wing, so you want to be careful here. So I applied that. Now I'm going to go in with a purple from Makeup Forever. And this one is number 92, the famous number 92. And it's a really vivid, kind of red-based purple. And I'm using this because there's contrast between that and the Full Force Violet that we just used as the indigo. So I'm going for a contrast between purple. So I'm using a blue-based purple and then a red-based purple. So wipe off that brush. We have our colors down. Now start blending between the colors. And you do this by like just lightly tapping. And the only trouble I have blending is this yellow and the green. So for that, I'm just going to pick up a little bit more of the yellow, apply it and blend it back and forth, and then pick up a little bit of the green and apply it and blend it back and forth until it looks decent or it looks decently blended. And I'm just gonna remove some of that fallout that we have, and I'm gonna go in with a really thin line right at my lower lash line, right along my lashes, because this liner looks great, but it kind of is lacking a little bit of definition because it's bright colors, but against your lashes there's no real contrast. So I'm going to just go in with my Benefit Babe Cake liner and get a really thin line above my lash line, well, at my lash line, and I'm going to use the Sigma Performance eyeliner brush. It's really tiny, which is why I love these brushes so far. And like I said, I like to do a lot of precision work, so these brushes really come in handy because they're really tiny. So I'm gonna apply that really thin line along my lashes, and now you can see how it kind of adds a little oomph to the colors and helps them stand out a little bit more. Just go along the lashes, and you don't have to create a wing because we already have the wing. So like that. For my lower waterline, I'm just going to use my usual L'Oreal Hip black cream or gel eyeliner and just a liner brush and apply that to my waterline like that. Then for right at my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with Stila Smudge Stick Waterproof Eyeliner. And this one is in Peacock. And it's just a really nice teal color. And I'm going to run this right along the lower lashes, getting as close to the lower lashes as possible. And then smoke it out with a smudger brush. And I'm just going to use my Sigma smudge brush. And this is another one from the Performance set. So just smudge that liner up against my lash line like that. And then I'm going to apply my mascara and come back to finish up the rest of the face. So I finished up the look and I applied mascara, and this is our final look. And I didn't apply lashes, but if you want to go ahead and apply lashes, I would suggest using very natural lashes so that you don't overwhelm the liner, because we still want the liner to stand out. For my face, I'm going to do a little contour, and I'm going to use my NYX matte bronze in dark tan. Looks like this. Just a matte tan color. And these are good for sculpting because they are matte in finish. And I'm using my Sigma angled kabuki. They're matte in finish, so they will definitely help to contour rather than add glow, as some glowy bronzers can do. So go ahead and apply that to the contours of my cheeks, blending it out just to give my face some definition. And for my blush, I'm going to use one of the Sleek Blush by 3 palettes, and this one is Flame. And I'm going to go in with this this color here, which is Furnace, which is, it's a kind of a pinky peach or pinky orange with some golden shimmer. It's a really great color. I think this particular color and this particular trio is great for darker skin because of the colors that are in there. They're orange and red based, so they're really great for adding color to darker skin tones. And this is just my contour blush bronzer brush from Sephora, and I'm blending that out on the backs of my cheeks. And this particular blush by 3 packs a lot of pigment, so be careful with that one. You can overdo it. I'm going in with a very neutral lip color. This is my favorite neutral lip to go in with, and this is Clé de Peau Extra Silky Lip Gloss lipstick in number 109. And just apply that to your lips, and any neutral lip would do. If you wanted to go in with a bright lip, you can do that too, because this look is subtle enough to go in with a bright lip. So that's the final look. I hope you enjoyed, and as usual, pictures of the final look and a full list of products used will be in my blog, and I'll leave a link below. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.